I'm having a chat with Tim Freeman, the Sine Cera main man when it comes to looking after the place, maintaining it, having it ready for guests, liaising with retreat organisers during their stay, you name it. Tim is the man who's been here for 8 years now.
Yeah,
Wow.
far.
Not far from 8 years, that's quite a long time. And
Don't seem
obviously
it though.
it's very different from what it was when you first came here. Tell us a bit about that.
All right. Well, the first time I saw the place, it was lantana up around the ceilings. The grass. Marley was getting stuck in the paddock trying to walk through the grass. So now it's bugger all lantana.
Yeah.
The place is manicured mostly and looked after, and I don't do it all on my own though. I've got a bloody great team that help with that.
Yeah, and you've built that team as well.
I've built the team, so that makes me proud as punch.
Yeah, well it should. You've got a great team.
Mate, I couldn't have held it together once. If it had been like 8 years ago, they all would have pissed off because I would have annoyed them.
And now they love you.
And now they love me, so you know that's a good. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that.
And so, the landscape's changed. What about yourself? How was it like living here for 8 years? You know, it's quite remote.
Well, that's what I like about it.
So how has it changed you? Do you think what's Sine Cera living here? What has it done to you? How has it changed Tim?
Well, I came here with a bit of an attitude and a chip on the shoulder, but that was a life thing, I think. You know, that's just where I was. So basically, to cut a long story short, in 8 years I've gone from being a little bit of a prick to actually being normal, if you want. Like, I don't yell and rant and rave or any of that crap anymore, but I get it. You know, in myself, well, it's given me confidence, like I said. I come here a bit battle scarred from over the years, and this place has just given me the confidence to carry on and just to to learn different ways of going about things, and it's taught me you treat people nice and right, and they do the same back. So I guess I've learned to unlearn the first 40 years of my life.
Wow.
How's that?
That's pretty powerful.
Absolutely.
That's very powerful.
And this place, from the very get-go, has always given me the feeling if it was a person, I'd have your arms, you know what I mean?
Right, it's really cuddled you, it's nurtured you. It's
absolutely, you know, luckily, like Ewan, he was patient and but again, I think I earned that too. Like, I haven't just done nothing. No. I've worked my little ring off.
Oh, you have?
I was here for 14 months on my own.
Yeah, right.
Without Greg.
Yeah.
And I did all, you know, but again, you know, the more you do, now it couldn't be one person. When I got here, because I just kept breaking in bits that I could do.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's, well, look around.
You've got a team here.
I've got a great
coordinated,
team.
Ready for the next retreat guests.
And you know what? Again, they're self-starters, do you know what I mean? I've got people that I always knew you could get that was having a job to get.
Yeah.
And then the fact that all these people live like 2 minutes down the road.
They're all close by, they're handy, they can get here quickly when you need them.
Yeah, and also brilliant. They're my friends.
Yeah.
I've made some good, well, here I've made the most lasting relationships I've ever been in.
Right.
You know, like when Greg come here, I didn't like him. If he hadn't had all that furniture, I would have kicked him out. You know, now he's my best mate.
Yeah.
And an old man to learn, so I got here when I was, say, 50. To learn, I can't explain it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. So what is it about the land here then that makes it that nurturing? What is it about Sine Cera that's special to you? What is it that... Well,
everything.
Everything.
Like I have said, you know, Walton's Mountain, grew up in a bit of a shit childhood. Old lady I could never have friends, she had to shoo them all away and all of that sort of carry on. Here, well, look around you, you know, the friendships I've made are genuine and real.
Yeah.
It's safe. It's a really safe place. You know, you can just, I feel insulated. In a way, it's the valley is what's made me feel safe, because it's, well, look where we are. You know, we're pretty much at the end of a no-through road.
Yeah.
You can see from this house we're quite high in the valley. So I think it's just that, the magnetism and the spirituality of it. I do. I just, even in the bushfires, I didn't feel they would come here.
Yeah, okay. You felt like you were protected.
I was really confident, and you know what, they didn't.
Yeah.
You know, 35k away they were.
Right.
And again, if they come here, well, the place is already, like I said, you could fight it easy. So yeah, I don't know. I suppose it's the spirituality. I like the fact that it's just such a beautiful piece of nature.
Yeah.
We're living in a national park.
Yeah.
Now, how good is that?
So on that whole nature side and the beauty of the place, what are some of your favourite spots to be at around Sine Cera or
Well,
places to visit?
well, Sine Cera, pretty much wherever you are in Sine Cera is a favourite spot. You've got the creek, which is, beautiful. You've got a creek walk, which you can go up and be up in the canopy. Again, the sort of feeling from being in the canopy looking at great big old staghorns, it makes you feel a little
Connected to the
insignificant,
land
but
and,
really
yeah,
connected.
Connected as well as...
And you're
Yeah.
part of nature. The bowerbirds, even the bowerbirds coming into my house and stealing dog food. How cool is that? Yeah, you just feel like you're really in nature. And a lot of people come through here and have similar things.
Mm.
They come out here a bit work weary and stuff, and by
Yeah.
the time they go home, they don't want to go home.
Right.
So you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not just me. And I think the good vibes here help too. And I don't know, slowly it's just got, I think it's rejuvenated itself. It was a little tired and,
Yeah.
and they were having a job getting the right people to look after it.
Yeah.
Suits me fine, ex-dairy farmer, this place is... So it's all of that. Living and working, I couldn't do the job I do here as good as I do here if I didn't live here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well.
It's a special place.